James, good to see you. How are you, sir?
Good. How are you?
Good. Awesome, man. Very well. Happy to have you here and excited to jump into things here. So you just completed 16 weeks in Alpha Body System and man, you absolutely crushed it. Like the progress that you created for yourself was absolutely mind-blowing and I know it's really helpful for other guys to hear more about what the experience was like for you. So, to start, I'm curious for you, what was life like before Alpha Body System? Like, what really inspired you to make the commitment and join our community?
Yeah, that's a great question. I mean, I think I always wanted to find some commitment from myself. I always wanted to improve my own personal health, my own kind of mental state as I was constantly working and traveling and getting married and having kids. And I really struggled with a lot of misinformation on the internet. I struggled with a lot of home programs that would, I think, promise you one thing and you'd invest a lot of time and energy into it, and the output would be something quite different. And I was pretty much at my wit's end. I mean, I had worked out diligently for probably 6 months. I had tried every different diet under the sun. I even got to the point where I was eating 1700 to 1800 calories, just pretty much starving myself every day to try and lose some weight. And thankfully I was searching through Instagram one day and I found your profile and some of the, I think, comments you were making around busy guys, traveling, working 40 plus hours a week really resonated. And I think had I not found a solution, I was pretty much just going to call it quits. I was going to sell my workout equipment at home. I was going to move on and commit my time and energy to golf or something else that didn't take as much, commitment and planning and whatnot. So I was really at my wit's end, tired of not making any progress and really searching for kind of a comprehensive solution.
Right. Okay. Got it. Well, help us understand this. What actual results did you create for yourself within the 16 weeks that we were working together?
I mean, right off the top, I lost 20 pounds. I'm a pretty lean guy in and of itself. So, that was shocking. I had hoped, I think, to lose about 10 pounds. I ended up doubling that. And while I lost 20 pounds, I think the complete body transformation that I saw, I put on a lot of muscle in addition to that. So I wasn't just kind of losing the belly and thinning out. I think I looked quite a bit better, broader, more muscular. Um, my strength went through the roof. I hit every personal best that I had had in, I think, every exercise. Um, my energy was great. I felt better when I was traveling. Um, I felt more committed, more dialed in with the help from you and Greg in terms of giving me a game plan, sticking to the game plan, and ultimately, ultimately, I was held accountable to kind of commit to all that stuff and just kind of the way I'm wired personally. Um, I ended up surpassing, I think, every single metric that we outlined in our first onboarding call, um, and was, absolutely thrilled with the progress. It was an excellent kind of 16 weeks from beginning to end. I don't know that would have changed anything, honestly.
Amazing. So you lost 20 pounds, built a ton of muscle, got absolutely shredded, built a ton of strength, hit every PR that you had previously, and just completely, I mean, you're a different person now than you were when you first started. I mean, that side by
Yeah.
side that you created was absolutely incredible. So, it's been so much fun to watch you crush it over the past 4 months. What advice would you have for anyone who's, considering Alpha Body System? Maybe they're in the same position as you were, where they're not totally comfortable with where they're at physically. They've kind of let things slide in the wrong direction. They've tried a couple things. Maybe they've worked with trainers or nutritionists in the past, not really gotten the results that they were hoping for. What advice would you have for them here?
I mean, right out the gate, I would say uh invest in yourself and take the plunge. Because there and as I said, I tried everything. I tried nutritionists, I tried online coaching. I think there's just a different level of attention to detail and the personal touch that comes with working with you and Greg. Um, if you really invest in yourself, I think you'll be overwhelmed with the positive community that comes with working with an ABS. Um, the apps and the tracking and everything that come as part of the training program are so easy to use. And it's really hard for me and my wife to kind of sit back and think what it was like 16 weeks ago. Just the frustration and spending so much time kind of spinning my wheels. Um, I struggle to think of kind of two better coaches or mentors, and along with the broader kind of community that's been built. Um, Even when you have those down days or weeks that you just don't feel like working out, you kind of log on to the app and you see everybody else crushing it, and you're like, man, I gotta go do it. I gotta jump in the gym. And that those small kind of incremental wins are what ultimately makes everybody successful and what drives the progress. And I think anybody who's on the fence or looking at it or thinking about diving into the program, I would say do it, because you'll only look back with you know a positive rear view mirror. It's the best thing I've done in recent memory.
Amazing. Well, James, I mean, congrats again to you. You absolutely crushed it. You followed the protocols to a T, and it's so much fun to watch guys like you who have struggled with this for a long time finally crack the code and get the thing that they've been wanting, which is the transformation, the confidence, the energy. Greg and I are so happy for you, and just congrats again. And these habits and all the knowledge you've gained is really going to set yourself up and your whole family up for a lifetime of health, and that's what this is all about. So congrats again.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Of course. All right, James, we'll see you later.
Thanks. Good talking to you.
See ya.